Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Monday, June 2nd, and we're welcoming in the beautiful month of June. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are, whatever time it is for you. I hope that June will be a beautiful month for all of you. So this morning, as I was asking my guides, what I should, do a reading on, or if there was a message to get out, they wanted me to do just a general message for the upcoming month. So I always listen to my guides, and that's what they want me to do. So as I was meditating, focusing, and concentrating on the month, they told me which decks to use for the oracle decks, and I have already pulled those cards. So I do want to say, please take away what resonates with you and for you, and please leave the rest, because this is a collective reading. Also, I know that I've said this before, but I do listen to a channel, the Everyday Medium, Jamie Butler, and she channels a couple of entities. One is Maitland, and Maitland always gives messages for the upcoming month, and I have these notes here. I'm also going to put a link to that video in the description box, so if you want to listen to the whole thing yourself and see what all they had to say, that will be there for you. Okay, so I will just go over the highlights of days in June. The title of the month, Maitland always gives it a title. The title of the month of June is New, Fabulous, and Positive. Yay, I love that. So she starts out with, she usually goes week 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's always 1 through 7, and then 8 through 14 or something like that. It's not the Monday through Friday, it's the numbers, all right? So in the first week, on the 6th, she says, for the first week, don't judge others and mind your own business. So this week, we are supposed to be thinking about relationships and bonding, but not judging others. On June 8th is positive, good news, eat, drink, and be merry is kind of the theme of June 8th. And I always put these in my Google Calendar, or I put a reminder, an alarm that will go off in the morning to remind me of what the energy of the day is. And then on the 9th, it expands on June 8th, emotionally expands on the eat, drink, and be merry feeling. On the 10th, it's smooth skating. Life is good. Smooth skating, smooth sailing, life is good. On the 11th, it's committing to a spiritual journey. Whatever your spiritual journey is, it's committing to that. On the 11th, you have a full moon in Sagittarius. And this full moon, she says, is just kind of there. It's mellow, it's restful. It's just, okay, the moon is beautiful and I feel good and everything is great type energy. On the 16th is the day of intuition. So the 16th is the day that you want to connect with your guides, connect with spirit. Okay? The 17th is good for writing. It's a big shift. The 17th is a no bullshit day, is how she said it. Done with the drama day, right? So on the 17th, if you've been dealing with any drama, that's the day that you're going to say, okay, I am just done with this. I don't want to be involved with this anymore. And you're turning around into a more positive light. The 23rd is manifest away. Manifest, 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 right? And the 23rd through the 30th is manifesting, doing something together, collaborating with someone. The 25th is the new moon in Cancer. This is a sweet, sweet energy. The new moon in Cancer is a very sweet energy on the 25th. The 29th, however, is the day she calls the sandpaper day. The 29th is, you need to be careful of anything that irritates you on the 29th. Just be mindful that you could have some irritations coming in on the 29th. So just be able to let those run off your back like a duck, like a water off a duck's back, right? Just on the 29th, be aware. So the stones that she has for the month of June are rose quartz and amethyst. There were a couple of others, but those were the two that I wrote down. And the animal, the spiritual animal for the month of June is the turtle. And she explains why. The hertz for the month of June is 528. Okay, so that was everything that I wrote down for notes. And as I said, I will put the link to that video in the description box. So if any of you want to listen to the whole thing and hear all of what she said, it's beautiful, it's uplifting, it's always wonderful. I love listening to those and getting ready for the new month coming in. Alrighty, so for the month of June, for this reading, my guides wanted me to pull from Divine Doors. I don't often use that deck. It's a really special deck that I got at Enchantments in Boothbay, Maine. I have a few of these kind of smaller decks, but this is the picture of the door for the month of June. Sorry, I'm trying to get it just right. This is the picture of the door for the month of June, and I don't know where that is. I'm sorry, I'm not. But the message is Jude's song. Jude's song. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. So this month, if you or someone you know is feeling lost, you may be the strange place that you help someone out of that hopeless feeling. If you get into a hopeless feeling, you may find upliftment in a place that you weren't expecting, right? In a place that you weren't expecting. The next deck they wanted me to use is the Oracle of the Universe by Stacey DeMarco. She has many beautiful decks. This is the card that came out. Hercules, strength, and you see the constellation here. This is a number 31, which is a 4, stability or stagnation. He looks pretty stable to me. So Hercules, strength. I believe this is the card about being your own hero, but I don't know. I'm going to see right now. These cards have a lot of messages. They have like 3 pages, but there is a brief message at the very beginning of the card. Strength can take some time to develop, and it is like a muscle in that we must exercise it regularly. Resilience is only part of strength. Discipline and staying true to oneself is a type of strength. So I guess I was wrong. It's not be your own hero. That might be Perseus. There's a few cards in this deck that come out all the time. And there are some cards in this deck that have never come out yet, but they will in their own time. So this is about strength being a muscle, right? And that discipline and staying true to yourself is a type of strength. Yeah, we have to develop our strength, our mental strengths, our physical strengths, right? All the strength that we need, discipline, but the strength to stay true to ourself, to stay true to our beliefs, to stay true to our own integrity, that is something that takes a lot of discipline. When we're in this world, we need to be in it and not of it, right? But when we're in this world and we're dealing with other people, our coworkers, even sometimes our family members or whatever, it takes a lot of discipline to stay true to who we are. So that's really what that one is. And then from The Magical Times by Jody Bergsma, we have gentleness. Now, if you've watched me before, you know that this card reminds me of St. Francis of Assisi, who loved animals and loved people. I mean, he was a very loving soul. And whenever St. Francis comes up, it's a reminder of my grandmother. Her name was Frances. And after she passed, I think it was several years after, I got a message that whenever I see or hear anything about St. Francis, it means my grandmother is near. My grandmother is around me. So strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So here strength is coming up again. I didn't even realize that. So we have strength twice here. My guides never make mistakes. So thinking back to that first message about Jude's song, about a reminder that even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. Your own strength could be where you find peace. I just love that. I love that. I love doing this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Please give the video a like so it can get going around YouTube. All right, so welcoming in June, we need to remember that no case is hopeless. No one is hopeless, right? There is hope for everyone, for all, right? And we need to remember our inner strength, right? Our gentle strength. That's a reminder of that. So it's kind of a, Earth is dualistic. But when you look at these two cards, Hercules is one kind of strength. St. Francis of Assisi is another kind of strength, right? Two kinds of strength. Strength keeping your body strong, and strength keeping your heart strong, right? Your spirit. I love this. So June is going to be a month where we need to call on our physical and mental strengths. I love it. Discipline. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to add to, the Magician. I love that. All is possible. Everything is possible. You have the power within you to create. Oh my goodness. And then we have Temperance, perfect balance, patience, that all will be well, that all will turn out okay. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Wands, celebrating you, the Fool, new beginnings. Wow. Oh my gosh. Eight of Cups, an emotional walking away, something you've created or done emotionally. You can now leave that behind. You are ready to move on. You are ready to move on. All right, let me give these another shuffle. Looking beautiful for June so far. June, we will be going through Gemini season into Cancer season. Gemini, the very gregarious, talkative, outgoing, into the Cancer season of quiet, loving, nurturing. Okay. All right, Spirit. One more card, please, and then we will put these up and see what the message is. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on a second. I don't know what is going on, but a bunch keep flying out at once. Spirit, what is the best card? What is the best card to end this reading? What is the best card, please? Ten of Wands, yeah. I said, what is the best card to end this reading? And it gives us the card of endings. Okay. So, building on your inner and outer strength, let's call it that, right? Inner and outer strength, and the fact that nothing and no one is hopeless, we have the Magician. Holy cow. Look at that. All four suits in his control. See his hands? He has and the infinity symbol. He has the power to create everything. You have the power to create. Notice his third eye, right? Notice here the galaxy. Everything is at your fingertips, but you must believe it, right? You must believe it. And then you have Temperance. This is perfect balance. This can also be Sagittarius, as the Strength card can be Leo. Fiery messages here, guys. Right? So Sagittarius, perfect balance. But sometimes it takes patience before you can get to that perfect balance, right? This is balancing day and night, fire and ice, work and family, work and play, home and work. It's all of those things. I don't know why a Spirit is giving me all of that, but maybe some of you have been working a little bit too much and you need to kind of balance that out a bit. Six of Wands. This is you being celebrated. This is a small victory, not as big as the Chariot victory, but it is a victory. Wands are action and passion. Fire is all over the place here. So sixes are harmony, right? You're feeling all is good, all is great. I've done it. I've finished it. I've completed it with this Six of Wands. And everybody is so happy for you. Everybody is like, yes, you've done it. You've gotten there. You passed the test. Maybe it's graduation. This is graduation month, right? You've done it. And then the very next card is the Fool. New beginning. Brand new beginning. Look, he's got all the signs of the zodiac forming this semicircle around him. The moon there, the butterflies, the dog, the ribbons. He is ready to jump off and start something new. The only thing you have to remember with the Fool is to have your information before you jump, right? You don't want to jump into the void. You want to jump into something that resonates with you. Wow, thank you, Spirit. You want to start this new beginning, this new journey, this new whatever it is, with the knowledge about what you're about to do. Eight of Cups. Eights are mastery and infinity, right? And you see all the cups behind him, and he is looking out to that meadow. There's another moon. Wow, we have a lot of full moons in here, and I'll address that in a minute. So this is not, he's standing upright. He's ready to walk. So this is basically leaving something emotional behind to start something new, right? Some sort of emotional thing that you've been connected to, something you've been connected to emotionally, where you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on from that. And it's not, it's not a painful thing. If it's graduation, if you're listening and you have graduated, then yeah, you're celebrating that. And school is a very emotional thing. You have your head down in the books. You've got to study. Sometimes people have to work their way through college. So if that's it, that's not a bad thing. You're starting your new journey. So that's fine. And then the Ten of Wands. Action, passion, right? Almost to the end, getting there. Almost there. And I have no clue what the dates of graduation are, but, maybe it was in May, maybe it was last month. But almost getting there. You're almost there. He's carrying these wands on his back, right? These 10 wands. But he's in a beautiful place. He's in a beautiful meadow with these stags and these trees. There's a moon in this one too. So, he's not hurting. He doesn't have a pained look on his face. He's bending down so he can carry that, but that's more action and passion. More action and passion. Wow. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 cards have a full moon. So I think, what date was that? It's on the 11th. So June 11th. The full moon in Sagittarius, you have the Sagittarius card right here. This is going to be important for a lot of us. This full moon feeling of relaxed, calm, getting ready to move on to the new journey, right? Inner strength, outer strength, Magician, having everything. Now look at the placement. So Magician and the Fool when we're looking this way. So you have everything to create this new journey in June. June is a big month, obviously. And with all the things paired with what Jamie Butler's channeling said. But definitely balance and patience, right? Sagittarius, full moon, celebrating your accomplishments. People are celebrating you. You are moving on. You are leaving some old things behind, which is always a good thing, right? Almost there. You're almost done. Almost there. I love it. Okay, anything? All right, they want me to pull a few from the little mini tarot deck. Okay, Spirit. I was getting ready to pull the Animal Oracle, which I always end with, but I felt some hesitation. So June is going to be a month where many, if this is your reading, and you'll know if it feels right, if it resonates, you'll know, where there's going to be a double 8 of Cups. All right, so there's another 8 of Cups there. This is going to be a month of new beginnings for many of us. Many of us. 8 of Pentacles. So 8, mastery and infinity. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. Focusing in on something that you're working really hard on. Maybe some of you have a business launching. Maybe you're launching a new website, a new payment platform for your business, something like that. Three of Cups, celebration. Wow, Spirit. This is great. Queen of Pentacles, money, money, money coming in. Good management of money with that Queen of Pentacles, creating a lot of generational wealth and really comfort, right? Comfort is the word they're giving me. Comfort is the word they're giving me. Oh, you've also got the Queen of Swords and another Six of Wands. Okay. Wow, Spirit. Holy smokes. All right. So the first card that came out is another Eight of Cups. It's that same message. These cards are so cute. Look at the constellation as a cup in the sky with another full moon. Another full moon. I'm telling you guys, the full moon on the 11th is going to bring some big shifts, right? So double Eight of Cups. Double Six of Wands. Celebrating a victory for you. Double Six of Wands. I love it. All right, and the other cards that came out, Eight of Pentacles. This is working really hard on something. You see he's got his anvil there, he's got a pentacle there, and he's got all these things lined up that he's worked on. Done lots of work. Eights, eights, eights all over the place. So great, you've done a lot of work, and now it's time to celebrate, Spirit is saying. Three of Cups. Cups being the beautiful energy of the water signs, right? You see the three women there just dancing around. They're all different. They're all celebrating. You've got red, blue, green, and they are just, and there's a lot of pumpkins there, grass and flowers, and they are just so happy. That Three of Cups also goes along with the Six of Wands, the celebration, right? And then you have the two queens here. Lots of feminine energy. Lots of feminine energy coming in, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles, sorry about that. I'm trying to hold it so you can see it and see the words. So the Queen of Pentacles, right after the Eight of Pentacles and the celebration, this is good fortune coming your way. This is money coming in. This is, as I said, creating some generational wealth, helping your family. I'm hearing helping your family. And then the Queen of Swords, the truth teller, right? She's got the one sword, that's the sword of truth. What is the truth that you are going forward with? Whoops, in this month of June. What is the truth that you are going forward with? The Magician, the journey that you're going on with the Fool. What is the truth? Think about the truth, right? What is it that you want to create? What journey is it that you want to go on? Remembering your inner and outer strength. I love this message for June. Lots of feminine energy. The Three of Cups and the two queens there. We all have masculine and feminine, okay? So don't, if you're a man, masculine person watching, don't get, weirded out that that I'm saying this, right? There's also lots of masculine energy. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I think the Fool, we have a balance kind of male and female here, masculine and feminine. And June is going to be, remember, the smooth skating, smooth sailing month. We have Horse, freedom. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, I think June, we can welcome in June. We can remember our strengths. We can remember that no one and nothing is a lost cause, right? Because if something does fail, right, then we learn a lesson from it. So with Jude's song, that's what we need to take away from that. Inner and outer strength. Masculine and feminine balance. Sagittarius full moon on the 11th. Eight of Cups, leaving something behind, but you're going to something new. You're almost done. You're almost there. You have a celebration of you, double celebration of you, double Eight of Cups moving on. So double sixes, and you have triple eights, 888. You have 3 8s in this reading, just pointing that out. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. There's that word strength again. So this is the third time the word strength has come up. So you need to remember your inner and outer strengths, okay? You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. The next card that came out is B, community. You are a powerful creator. Yeah, the magician, the fool, we talked about that already. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. We also had that message with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Polar bear, mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. We already said that too. Thank you, Spirit. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. There is strength again. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yeah, over and over and over, we have this message of strength, right? So in June, remember your strength and your power. You are a beautiful spiritual being, right? You have a God spark of light inside of you. You can manifest whatever it is that you want, your new journey, right? It's okay to leave things behind and in the past. It's okay to have learned from any failures or anything that didn't work out. That's perfectly fine. Keep going because you are getting there, okay? Celebration is coming. The Sixes and the Three of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful June. Welcome her in. Hello, June. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.